Okay. There we go. Alright, what are we going to do this first one?
Combine the variables.
Yeah, we're going to factor it, right? Okay? So remember, GCF, you always GCF, but there is none. So we're just going to factor. So parentheses, right? Okay? Parentheses, and then you bring the variable down. K and K. Alright? Now, the next step is to bring that sign down. So we're going to bring this sign down. And this sign tells me if they're the same or if they're different. So are they the same or different?
Same.
Same.
Are they the same?
Because it's plus. So they're both plus. Okay? Alright, next. Product means that 1 times the 12 is the product. So that's 12. And the sum is the middle number. So that's 8. And we got to add to get to 8. So it multiplies to be 12 and adds to be 8.
6 and 2.
6 and 2. Okay? That means always big number first. Okay? So we're going to rewrite this. K plus 6 over K plus 6 times K plus 2. Okay? That's right. 2. Okay? Now before we cancel anything out, we need to make sure we know what cannot be 0. Okay? So that means that K plus 2 cannot equal 0, and K plus 6 cannot equal 0, because anything in the bottom cannot be 0, okay? So, all I do is I subtract 2, so K cannot be negative 2. I subtract 6, because that's your basic sad math, right? Just subtract or add. Always the opposite. I'm adding, so I subtract. Okay? And I get K cannot be negative 6. Okay? So I get K cannot be negative 6 or negative 2. Such that. So that's it's called such that. That's a symbol. You could also do this. That also means such that. So such that has two symbols. It's either this or it's that. It's such that. Okay. It's either this or that. There's a song in there somewhere. Alright. And then we cancel some things out. So what's the same on the bottom and the top?
K plus 6.
K plus 6. So this cancels. And we get, there's nothing on top. So there's a 1 left.
So there's
Okay? There's a 1. What's left on the bottom?
K plus 2.
K plus 2. And there it is. It looks complicated, but it's really not that bad. We're just canceling out the things that look the same on the top and the bottom and making sure what can K not be. Okay?
Really?
Alright, let's try this one. Alright, GCF. That was our first step. GCF. And I'll get you guys the test. Can you pass this back to him? That goes to both of them. Alright. What goes into 4 and 14?
2.
2. Okay? How many times?
2
4.
and 7.
2 and 7. Good. What goes into 10 and 12?
2.
How many times?
5n and negative and minus 6.
Okay. So what we have here is 2 times 2n minus 7 divided by 2 times 5n minus 6, correct?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So what can n not be? Well,
Bottom.
the bottom cannot go to 0. So that means that 5n minus 6 cannot be 0. Okay? So how do I solve that? So like, Leandra, if I wanted to solve that normally, I would do the opposite.